Hi, this is the last installment of the Living Island that we're going to be doing in this context. The next time you see me, I'll be on the island, and I hope you'll be with me. And today I want to talk about the fact that we live on a living planet. Almost from the beginning of Earth's existence, 4.57 billion years ago, there's been life on this planet. Once things settle down and the oceans, sunlight, chemical reactions, little one-celled things, that was the starting point. Life occupies every continent on this earth. It fills the oceans, the lakes, the rivers. It takes many forms, always becoming more complex, always becoming more conscious. Think of us. The earth was not created the way we see it. In fact, there was nothing here. This is the product of change. We are the product of change. And through evolution, a species arise. There's a process where new varieties of organisms arise, thrive, if they're able to find and exploit a niche. And species become extinct when they are no longer able to survive in changing conditions or against superior competition. Extinction as a result of climate change has been confirmed by fossil studies. About 650 million years ago, the Earth was nearly covered by ice. I'm not talking about the last glacial period when even a kilometer of ice and snow is standing where I'm sitting. I'm talking about what was called Snowball Earth. They feel maybe the only thing that wasn't fully iced over would have been the equatorial zone. But they're not even sure of that. But they know the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere were just covered with ice and snow, and nothing was living underneath it. Yet life did not disappear from the earth. However, every time there is a major change to the earth, whatever is alive at that point either has to adapt to those changes or go extinct. And the fossil record proves this. It's estimated that over 99.9% of all species that have ever lived are extinct. Now, think of that for a second. Think of how many humans are running around. Think of how many insects are around. Think of how much bacteria and stuff is out there. And yet, the average lifespan of a species is anywhere between 1 and 10 million years. And Homo sapiens have maybe been around about 2 million. So, we got to watch this. Some scientists are now estimating that up to half of presently existing plant and animal species may become extinct by the year 2100. That's 80 years. At present, 25% of all plants and animals are threatened with extinction. I have tried over the last few weeks and months in this series to give you a kind of a close-up of what happens in a forest like Beaubear's Island, by sharing with you the research we've looked into and the field studies we've done. And we're not alone in this, but by studying climate change, which is a slow process. And I know sitting here, I'm not going to be here when the data is looked over. But we're hoping that in the decades to come, that we may learn what that change will be like, how and if we can adapt to it, and what we need to know to do it, and what we need to do. And the hardest part is going to be to make the necessary changes within us and amongst us to survive those changes. But no matter what the outcome, the Earth will survive. It will be a living planet as it always has been. Whatever life has survived to be there. I hope you've learned some things along the way with me. I hope you've enjoyed it. So, if you do, keep watching the series, because the next time you see me, we'll be over on the island showing you our climate study, what we're doing over there, telling you why we're doing it, telling you what we're finding, and without pushing too much speculation. We want to stay away from that, but giving you an idea of what we're seeing and where it could go. So, stick with us. Remember, support from Patreon, sponsorship, subscriptions, thumbs up, tell us how you feel. And then until next time, when I'll be haunted by black flies and mosquitoes, trust me. Take care.